welcome to my channel, welcome to a new video. And today this is a tiny house. Yes, our first tiny house. A lot of new things this week. This is a tiny house for two people. This is a couple that has just got married, and yeah, let's talk a little bit about them. These are a man and a woman, young adults. They have been together for 5 or 6 years, and now they are finally married. And it was a very important event for them, because their families weren't very happy about their union. They thought that they weren't good together. I think these were some racist racial issues. Still, they are together, they are married, and their families have understood that they can do nothing about it. They are not satisfied, they are not happy with their choice, but they can do nothing about it, and they just try to avoid talking to them and raising the issue. For example, when a mother of this woman, let's call her Rachel. Okay, we are giving them names now. Rachel's mom talks to her on the phone. She never asks about what should we call him? The husband, Roy. He would be Roy. So Rachel's mom never asks about Roy, and vice versa. When Roy talks to his parents, they never talk about Rachel. They never ask unless Roy starts talking about her himself. So this is a difficult situation for them, and they are really worried about it. They don't like it, but they are dealing with it as well as they can. Let's talk a little bit about every sim separately. Let's talk with Rachel. Oh my god, why Rachel? I don't know. I haven't even created any sims for this build. I just imagined them. Okay, so Rachel is a young woman of 23, 25, so she's really very, very young for a marriage and for all this family life. Still, she's too in love with Roy, and she can't help being with him, so they got married. Rachel is a singer. She studies music at the college, and she dreams about being a big star, about having a lot of fans, and it's really her dream to be famous. Being famous is not a bad dream at all. I think a lot of people want it, and there is nothing bad about it. She is a very calm person. She's a little bit shy for the moment, because she is not sure how she is going to make her dream come true, and she's nervous, and she has just entered the college, so she's not really confident yet, but she will gain her confidence in the future and will become very successful. But with Roy, she is very open. She's very open and very creative. She's actually a very interesting person. As for her husband, he is not a musician at all. He wants to be a doctor, and he also studies, not because he's young, but because he's a doctor. He's about 30 and he is finishing his study now. He is quite good at his profession, but nothing really special. I think he's going to become a dentist. And why do they live in their own house if they're both students? Well, Roy's family is quite rich, and they bought him this tiny house for his future studies, but they never expected him to live here with a girl like Rachel, a girl they would never accept. So yeah, the situation is a little bit complicated here, but it doesn't matter for our heroes. They are still going to be together, and nothing is going to stop them. If they are evicted from this house, they will find another one, or a room, or a flat. Doesn't matter, since they are together. Since as long as they are together, it's better to say it like that, right? So this house, I tried to make it a little bit more romantic, you know. I even wanted to add these little pieces of flower. You know, there is a rug here with pieces of roses. I don't know the word for it, for this romantic atmosphere, but I thought it would be too much. And yeah, everything is very modern and very cozy. There is not much space for clothes or something, but I hope it's not a big problem for you guys. It's not realistic, but for The Sims it's okay, because they need just a mirror. They actually don't need anything to change their clothes. You just click on them and that's it. But yes, I understand that it's not very realistic. And now we are finishing the inside of the house, and we are moving further to the outside. The outside is much bigger than the house itself. I think it's funny because, well, it's a tiny house with a huge garden, a huge yard. There is a pond which is probably bigger than the house. Yeah, I think it's a little bit weird, but, well, that's what I've done, and I can't change it anymore, so forgive me for that. I decided that this area should be very, very skill developing, because we can't put anything inside the house since it's too small. But if we put it outside, it's gonna work just fine. So I added a little bit of skill developing things over here. Why? Oh, okay. In the street there are some skill developing objects, and of course barbecue area. I never forget about that, because my biggest dream is to have a house and to have a barbecue area there, so that I could sit there with my friends, like my parents used to do when I was a child. And I think it's just perfect. I'd love to live like that, and I give everything I want to my Sims. So Rachel and Roy have a great house and even a great garden and well, yard area in front of the house. and I hope you enjoyed watching me build for them and talking about them. If you did, please let me know, you know how. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all are having a very good day, and I hope it's going to become even better. Thank you. Bye.